strip everything away from every fucking body until it was just you. Nothing else, just you. Not even a fucking penny to scratch your arms with. That is you. See how you get on. You don't need money. You just need nice people. And that's all it comes down to. You just need nice people. Because you cannot do it on your own. It's impossible. I've tried.
In 2018, 320,000 people were recorded as homeless in Britain, and it is a rise of 13,000 from the previous year's figures, an equivalent to 36 new people becoming homeless every day. In my small hometown, Taunton, over 23 rough sleepers have been recorded to be out on the streets. This equates to 4.6 people to every 10,000 households. In 2018, local authorities in Somerset received a staggering amount of 655 homeless applications, and these numbers continue to grow. As the struggle to help homeless individuals continues to persist due to factors such as lack of funding and housing issues, the importance of charities becomes essential. Today, I am at the Taunton Open Door, a day centre charity which provides food, clothes and showering facilities to support local homeless individuals. On a personal level, I wanted to spend time with people to hear and listen to their stories. I wanted to challenge my preconceived ideas of homelessness and to unveil the stigma and labels surrounding the group. In the 3 days, we managed to build up a friendship with David. His personal journey was both optimistic and inspiring, and he is arguably the opposite of what you'd stereotypically imagine to be as a homeless individual. I think you'll find his journey and his story most heartwarming.
Yeah, a lot of these presents you see here, they were donated by a young boy that does cooking for us, makes cakes for the homeless people, and it's him and his friends have saved their pocket money and given gifts to the homeless. That's what a lot of these are.
So what is your life philosophy, I guess, to, your outlook and what keeps you going?
Well, I just like to be positive. I like to be positive and keep a sense of humour about the situation and just carry on. I say I didn't intend to be homeless, but life's a journey, so you're going down one road, something happens, you go down another one.
Yeah.
It's not where I intended going, but having made, I don't say made myself homeless, I suppose I did, in as much as I didn't pay my rent. But I don't think I'd change it. It's been such an experience for me. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, actually.
Has it, in terms of when you say enjoy, in what way has it made you look at the world differently?
Yes, in a way, yes.
Yeah. And you were saying it's made you free.
Yeah.
So in what sense has it made you free?
Well, you are free in a way. You're free. You've got no neighbours to worry about for one thing, or anything like this. You've got no bills coming in. There's a degree of freedom about it, which is nice. That's my.
Keep up. You've got to make that sign next to that now.
No, I didn't do that. Andy did that as a joke.
Yeah, you have to do that now to the camera. Yeah. Like how he's
Well, I'm normally quite strict on it. I don't like people just going in and helping themselves because there is a system.
Yeah.
And people tend to muddle it all up, and I say no, there's a system here.
How do you organise it? So what system do you
Well, the system is everything that side on the shelves over there is all sweet products, and all the non-sweet products like peas, carrots, etc. is this side. So
I guess that's also helps you identify which.
Yeah, and I can get to it quickly. If
yeah.
someone wants something quickly and say right, I know where to put my hand on it. So yeah, but it works. It's a good system, and it works.
David's little sweet shop.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
This cup, can you tell me more about?
Oh, this cup, yeah. I got this cup from a charity shop, I will say.
No, say it as it is.
Right.
Say it as it is.
Okay,
yeah.
right. I got this mug or cup out of a charity skip, actually, because a lot of the homeless go around raiding charity shop skips and other skips. Mainly it's something to do, and I got this one out because I like the sentiment on it, which says, as you can see, make life beautiful. And that's why I say you've got to have a positive outlook, otherwise you go under.
And is that the philosophy that you carry?
Yes, it is, yeah. As I like to be optimistic. And like other people, I get negative things happening in my life, but I try and blot them out.
It is, yeah. And what you were saying as well about how when you were in the streets and talking to the charities and saying, you know, I need some help because I'm homeless, and then they turn you away because they say, well, you don't look it.
Yeah, I know.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. But then all my clothes I get from here, so
Yeah.
there's some really nice clothes from here.
Yeah.
Because I know quality items, you know, so...
Yeah, get the good
Yeah,
ones.
but
get
like
the
my jacket's Bugatti, well, that's a good mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, that came in here, donation.
I
And
mean,
a coat came in that Andy, the one that does the washing here, put in the bag to go elsewhere. And I pulled out, I thought, that's a nice coat. Open it up, Christian Dior.
Dior.
Yes, Christian Dior.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought, I know who's
you're-
having that.
You're wearing all the designer luxury clothes
I know,
now.
that's right.
Oh my gosh.
Trendsetter, you know.
Amazing. You just didn't think that.
Right, you've been shaving out here, look.
Yeah, I'm clearing it up, all right.
Where's it gone?
I've got to have a cool head.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Cool head. So you could sell that now for somebody who's bald who wants a hair style.
Yeah.
They could glue it on.
I'm sure they'd want it.
Is that you
think it
who's
was.
being shorn?
Yeah, yeah. Because basically what these people need is something to fill their time, you know, which is one of the main problems. You know, they need work. They need to have someone that's got some sort of faith in them.
And do you think it's because there's not enough things for them to do, they turn to, you know, the wrong kinds of things?
Possibly, yeah,
Yeah.
possibly.
And what do you think, in your opinion and from your experiences, would be a resolution in helping them get to that next step?
Well, you actually need an infrastructure there to sort of help them back to work. And I think some of them probably, in all fairness, have probably never worked in their life. Some want to work but aren't able to work for one reason or another.
On the second day, we met Andy, who originally refused to be filmed. But for some reason, he completely opened up to us, and I think it took everyone by surprise.
I don't know, really, if I was to carry on, a lot of people would not like what I have to say.
Maybe that is what they need to hear, a different, like you. Like
Just not coming from me. just not from me, because I'm not the right person to say it to them.
How come? Why do you think you're not the
Because
right
I'm homeless.
But that is exactly who people need to hear from.
I just said it then. Because I'm homeless, it doesn't get listened to. It's called criteria, and if I'm completely honest with you, you said like there's no gender or anything like that. That to me is exactly the same word as criteria. It's a slot of the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But the grateful get forgotten. Happy New Year. I'm very grateful. Happy New Year. Cheers.
But I think, like what you're saying about people not listening to you.
Yeah.
The most prevalent health problems among homeless individuals are substance misuse and mental health, or a combination of the two. In England, given that these issues are causally linked, they add significantly more cost to welfare programmes to tackle homelessness due to the need for health and social care support. Probably not enough support out there for like the mental health.
No, it took a while for me to get the help, but I had to get a dual diagnosis because I was classed as drinking and using drugs. I wouldn't get any, it would not work with me.
Right.
Until I found Kate, who's a dual diagnosis. It works with people under the influence.
Yeah, because we were saying that it's not like one causes the other. It could be the other, mental health causes.
Yeah.
Drinking
If
drugs.
they'd helped me when I went and asked for help when I did, if they'd helped me when they should have done, I'd have been classed with ADHD, I wouldn't have been put in care, I wouldn't have gone and done dealing, I wouldn't have gone and lost all my life like I have now. They cost me 30 years of my life.
Flaws in the system.
You're a problem child, you're going under the carpet. Problem child, see you later. Yeah, later we were called ADHD. Fucking bastards.
Yeah.
You're a problem child, see you later. No, they've got ADHD, you've got problem, Jesus help you out. What about fucking me? And all my other mates. We are the generation that was left to rot. No apprenticeships, no ADHD, nothing. Yeah, you're a problem child, see you later.
Yeah, no like real understanding of what...
So our generation has been left to rot. Really. And then they realise they made a mistake about 30 years later and they're trying to rectify it now. Yeah, alright.
We were discussing the issues about housing earlier. So from your perspective, can you tell me a bit about the housing issue?
Well, if you're male and you're young and you have no dependents, you have no chance of finding a home if you haven't got sufficient cash and enough guarantors. So I think there's a supply issue of housing, and particularly social housing. And there are various moves to try and build modular type housing, or there's an organisation that is now investing in houses for homeless people. It's a church-based organisation called Green Pastures, and I was recently introduced to the idea of this, and this and possibly other organisations may be a way forward. Maybe it's a political, with a small p, issue that the whole of society needs to address, that we don't have enough.
And it's interesting that it's these independent, like you say, religious organisations that are taking action on this more so than, I guess, the central government.
Well, I think for every pound that people give us, a pound gets spent.
Yeah.
For every pound that goes through big organisations, a fraction gets to where it's meant to be.
Yeah.
And I think people will see the smaller organisations as being more cost effective,
Yeah.
whether or not they have a religious affiliation or not. They will see it as actually better value for money for what they're putting in. So.
And you were saying that females are more likely to get housing.
Yeah, they would be classed as more vulnerable by their assessment. And quite often the female guests we have here would have mental health problems, so they would again be a priority for support.
And I guess with recent, news as well, quite topical is coming out more about men's mental health, because that's kind of overshadowed by, I guess, the woman's is valued as more important.
Yeah. My thought a bit ago was that we need mental health workers to help.
Yeah.
We needed social workers. We needed drug workers. But I've actually changed, and I think we actually need an occupational therapy approach where you just take a small problem, you deal with it, you move on to another problem and help them.
Yeah.
And that allows somebody to move forward at their own pace and an individually tailored approach rather than
like a massive step.
mass thing.
Yeah.
Psychological problems aren't going to be sorted overnight.
No.
But you can sort the other issues that their mental health issues impact upon. So you can help that bit.
Yeah.
But I think the small
Small step.
incremental
Yeah.
step by step.
Yeah.
In the 3 days I spent at the Taunton Open Door, I have learnt so much, and most of all, it has reinforced that the homeless are just human beings and are no different to us. We as a community should all have a duty of care to look after one another. And if you are unable to support financially, the normal day-to-day interactions, the hi, how are you okay, is enough to get them by.